All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out week 2 of the weekly shorts, the new Trackmania game mode released again just a couple weeks ago, with this being week number 2. Last week the tracks were decent, I'd say. I liked 3 out of the 5 tracks, so hopefully we can get a similar ratio here this week. Let's just jump right into it. If you did not see the week 1 tracks, feel free to check out my previous video. There should be a link sort of right above my head. Otherwise, I'll also leave it in the description and at the end of the video. But yeah, let's start here. Track number 1. Okay. Oh, there's a checkpoint over there. I was about to just skip the entire part. I do believe... might be on borderless windowed right now because it does feel a little bit laggy, but let's just get to the finish line here and then we'll check it out. Yep. Every time I launch the game, I don't know why, but it reverts back to that borderless window, but it's all good. So I don't know if you want to take that smoothly there going downhill. This is just hard to see. Do you want to cut that? It's close. You lose a lot of speed, but you get there a little bit quicker. I also got to turn down my own volume here. Yeah, it's been an interesting sort of last week for me in regards to just the game and being online. Obviously, it's Christmas time as well, which took up a lot of my time. It's only gold still. What is the author here? 25-1. And the world record, we don't know, but I'm 31,000th right now. Not really sure what I could do a whole lot faster. I'm just cutting that as far as possible. Then taking these as tightly as possible as well. You can probably cut a little bit there. I guess I started late without realizing. Some more contact there. You can cut probably way over here. That's not ideal. Okay. We'll maybe spend about 10 minutes per track and then see what I can do with editing on these. Sort of like last week. Though it kind of depends on the tracks. Like if I don't like the track, I just play it for a little bit and then move on. Like track number 4 last week with the reactor boot stuff. Just not something really for me. This is an okay track. I mean, where does that put us? 17,000. The problem is, like, there's not a ton of extra time to gain off here, so like getting a 10th off could boost us like 10,000 spots. We still got a little while we can play this one. We've only been playing it for a few minutes. But yeah, going back to like the week and stuff, I have been out without internet for like 3 days, which has not been great. Good ending there. Yeah, I've been out with internet for 3 days. Really sucked. Dude, like, what can you do without internet? Like, I have a phone. I can use my mobile data, but I have a data cap on that, so I can't use it that much. So I did it with what I could with that, but quickly ran out. That was a pretty good lap there, it felt, but 6,100 right now. So I finally got it back just today, recording this on Thursday, the 26th. Luckily, when I went over to my mom's for Christmas, I just downloaded a bunch of videos over there so I could at least watch something when I got back home. So yeah, it's been an interesting time. Christmas was alright. I'm not a huge people person, so hanging out with a bunch of other people is not really for me. So it's always a decent time, but not the most exciting time for me. What other than that? Not much really going on. I want to do maybe like a small channel update video, or maybe I can do that during this video, just talking about what's going on with the channel lately and going into the future. I suppose I could do that a little bit. Trying to see if it's worth... Yeah, it's definitely worth taking more speed on that part. Not... I mean, it's probably worth cutting a little bit, not as much as I did there. Oof. Okay. We'll get into the channel stuff a little bit later here, not right off the bat. Don't really have anything planned to talk about, but there were some ideas I had for a separate video, but didn't write anything down, just going off the top of my head. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place in the commentary here, but I'm not great at live commentary. Oh, I just barely came off the ground there. Haven't even played the game since I did last week's video on the shorts either. No way. That's kind of what you want to do. It seems like maybe a small drift there. Maybe if I go outside. You definitely want to keep as much speed and then jump as far as possible. Yeah, this is an alright track. I don't hate it. Which is usually a good thing for Nadeo tracks. If you don't hate them, then things are going well. So they can make some real stinkers. I mean, getting under 19 seconds here would probably be good. Too much cut. Can full speed that. Good corner there. The end was not the greatest, but I took off way more than I expected and got 18.6, so I will take that. And we'll move on to the next track. Yeah, decent track there. Nothing really wrong with that one. All right, track number 2, flight. No reactor stuff, please. Okay. Maybe there'll be something at the end, I don't know. Just 2 jumps. Oh, the end is going to be Something weird like that. Okay. Question is, do you want to, like... Hold on. Like... Would it be possible to jump to the right, come back around? Nah, because that reactor boost there is going to prevent you from getting any sort of jump. So pretty much have to take the normal path here. Get more speed. Can we... It just doesn't seem like you can... Well... No way. Come on. Bad rotation. If I could have flipped right in there, that would have been awesome. I don't think you want to get that extra booster there. It's just not worth it, because you just immediately have to turn anyway. I should make it in there perfectly. Yep. Avoid the bad gearing. Nah, it's gonna be bad. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I don't really think there's much special you can do here. Maybe... no, I don't think you can do that either. I was gonna say maybe overwall. Like here. And then jump down there. That's not gonna work. Yeah, so nothing really special it seems to be going on with this one either. I know last week there were a bunch of cuts. Maybe they'll come later on, but I don't see a cut on this one. Maybe if you're faster, it's better to go this way, because it will be slightly longer. Ah, I got the gear up. Still got more speed. Let's try this side again. That's off. Damn. Yeah, I mean, it's all about just getting the perfect bounce here, it seems. There's not much else you can do on this track. I'm gonna go too far left again, or not. Ah, but I see, I didn't get the perfect flip. I had to release, and then that causes me to go slower. Air braking, I don't think it's gonna do much. I could have full sent it there. Thought I was gonna end up going far, but I was not. Yeah, I mean, it's an okay track, this one. Like, the problem with it is just the end is almost complete RNG. You just gotta hope you bounce and are fairly low. Okay, that was decent, but still not great. Yeah, I don't think there's any alt routes here. Like, maybe I can try grabbing this booster. But you just have to slow down immediately, so I highly doubt it's worth it, but let's check it out just in case. Have to release quite a bit. Oh, it actually is. Okay. All right. So you can probably get like maybe 0.3, 0.4 here if you get it ideally. Turnaround is interesting. Trying to land in a bug slide maybe, but I guarantee that's what the world record is gonna do, is land in a bug slide there, but it's gonna be quite difficult to get the angle. There's not much leeway with how low of a jump you get. Actually, you can get a lot more off there. All right, pray for a good jump here because we got a pretty good lead. That was pretty good. Almost 0.7 off, about 3,000 place. I think I'm gonna take that and move on. I'm happy with that. All right, I think I'm just gonna not talk about a channel update. Maybe I'll make a separate video for that. Okay. This one is pool, track number 3. Huh. Maybe you want to just go on the sand over here, so it'll slow you down and possibly get rid of the wet wheels. I'm not sure. Definitely seems like you want to jump long here. More penalty sand this time. I clipped there, unfortunately. Got a hole right before this finish, but let's go for it anyway. Aw, dang. Might be worth cutting that corner. Then you want to angle like that and perfectly get in there. Okay. Nah, you definitely don't want airtime there. This one, it seems like it's gonna be about just getting the perfect amount of sand and keeping full speed up this hill. I guess as much speed as you possibly can. No, not gonna make it there. A little bit of a tough jump at the end because you obviously can't really see a whole lot. A little slow, but we can take less sand, maybe catch up a little bit. Alright, that is much more difficult than it seems. I still got air there, really? Okay, that is not worth it. All right, not bad. 7,000 already. Could definitely have a better start. I took a lot of the penalty sand. No, too aggressive. There's another pool there. I was thinking maybe you slow down there enough, like you can maybe somehow just go straight to... like clip the edge of the second pool. I feel like it'd be worth it because you can see how much time I gained back. That is probably even more difficult than what I was already doing. No. Need like the perfect angle. Ooh, what about that? That seems unreliable for me at my skill level to do that consistently, but that was something. Maybe you can bug slide up there too. Maybe you can triangle that checkpoint. I bet you can. A bug slide through that triangle. Won't be easy, but it's definitely doable, I think. Maybe not for me, though. Let's try to get a slightly better PB, and then we'll move on from this one. I don't know how much better I can realistically do here. At least in the short amount of time I play. How's that so slow? So I want to be over here a little bit more. I didn't get the bug slide, really. Over rotated, yep. Tiny bit too fast. Nope. Damn it. Need to rotate just slightly after you hit the water. If you touch it while you're on the water, that's when it flings you sideways. But you have a little bit of air control with wet wheels if you didn't know that. Like after you're already out of the bounce, you can then rotate your car. That's what I'm trying to do with the bug slide. Bounce, then turn a little bit. Set it up. Like bounce, then turn. I feel like I just got a little unlucky on some of my attempts with how much I actually rotated. Damn. I definitely think you want to bug slide through that to get a quick turnaround. Man, I don't know, maybe I don't want to bug slide this. Gets you so much extra speed and turn so quickly though that it seems like it's probably what you want to do. I touched the checkpoint support thing. I mean, if you can get a perfect line like that, maybe a bug slide is not what you want. Just not easy to line that up at all. And too bad my start was complete shit on that one too. And here too, clipping that. Nope. You pretty much need a perfect lineup. Can't adjust at all when you land. Okay, pretty good start there. Just not getting any of the sand. Had to brake a lot. This feels like a decent line. Too far to the... Yep, I mean, just a tiny bit off. There's just no way to correct. Somehow made it over the circle. Not even sure how that's possible. Feels decent. Come on, don't screw me. All right. I will take that. Decent track. It just feels like there's not a whole lot to do on that one. Besides, maybe if you can, like, jump through the triangle of this first checkpoint and then bug slide around. It's definitely something that I'm not going to grind for, but yeah, another decent track. Haven't really had any problems with any of the tracks so far. They all seem decent. Not stuff I want to grind, but I do like checking them out. So this is just a full-on sausage track, but there's like no checkpoints. 2 checkpoints on that long of a track. That is surprising. I don't think you can make that jump to that. Yeah, I think all the gaps are too long to make any sort of jump to anything. Can't get up the back of this, right? No, not really. So I think this is just straight up sausage track. There's no way at the beginning you have enough speed here, especially with how tight of a turn that is. No way you can jump that. There's no way you can jump this either, so this seems like a really dumb track. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to play this one much. We'll try to get a little bit better PB, but yeah. This is just a normal track. Maybe sub 23 is what we'll go for. No, we can take a bit of time here off at the start, which I didn't get great. Did even worse there. It's just, this track is just get the transitions over the humps correctly. Which, I didn't even get a jump there somehow. Oh, close to that sub 23. Had one turn where I slipped up in there. That's gonna be a slower end. All right, got a little bit off there, but not what I'm looking for. Had a really strong end though. Start was a little bit weaker that time. Struggling more with this first one. Maybe I just want to kind of a bigger jump here to get around. No. Little brake tap I did. Just give me a slightly less speed to make it. How did I get to the other side there? Man, that was such a good run. I have no idea how I wasn't able to make that turn. Okay, so you do want somewhat of a jump here. Allows you to take it much quicker. Not a big jump. Too much braking. That'll be the sub 23 though, so I will take that and move on. Not so much of a special track there, kind of just a pretty basic sausage track. Honestly, like a track like this would be perfect for an early campaign. Maybe like a track 2 or 3. So not bad, just kind of not what I was expecting for one of these. But next up we got ice. So you definitely need to take this slow. Even slower than that. The question is, if you get more speed, like if you back up, can you then jump even further to get to the second? I just don't think that'd be worth the time. Be close. I'm not sure where I'm really meant to be going. Is it just finished now? Yeah, it is. Try one more time going backwards here. Maybe go a little bit higher up. Just don't think you can get enough speed here no matter what. Yeah. I think we're just looking for a perfect overhill. And then we're just going up to there to the finish. Not the most exciting track in the world either. Unless, I mean, unless there's some way to skip this engine off. Which I'm kind of doubting. Problem is it takes so long to get over there. Then you're going to be jumping onto the snow, which is also going to take a while. So do not think that's worth it. That was pretty good. Okay. Not sure I'm going to be spending much time on this one either. Like, the start on this is just not very fun. And neither is the end, I guess, either. Yeah, you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that time there. That track, it's just not very fun. There's not much to do. Like, you just slow down going in a straight line to get over the hills, and then an ice slide to get to the finish. Not very fun for me. And that was actually the last track, really? Dang, okay. I got through those rather quickly, much quicker than I thought. I thought we had one more to go still, but for the most part, those were enjoyable. I'd say 10 was by far the weakest in my opinion. The rest were fine. 9 was, I don't know, just kind of a normal track, really nothing to it, so it's hard to really even give a rating to that one. It's like, it's just a normal track. Unless I'm missing something completely there, which I don't think I am. Yeah. So, solid so far. Is it better than week 1? Track 2, 3, and 5 were good there. 6 through 9 were fine here as well. Were they as strong, though? I think 2 and 5 were really strong tracks. And I can't say any of these are equally as strong as those, but yeah. I think they're pretty comparable overall, but I don't think there was a super standout one for me, at least on this week number 2. But that is going to do it for the weekly shorts week number 2. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have not done so already, please like the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time with week number 3.